here. Hey Jay, do you see these people sitting over here?
Yes, sir.
I met these people yesterday for the first time. And I told them today that Adriana was dead. Is she dead? Going to have to answer so they can hear.
Yes, sir.
They want to know how Adriana died.
Yes, sir.
Now, I wasn't there, AJ, was I?
No, sir.
Were you there when she died?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell them how she died?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
A 6-year-old boy is now facing the heartbreaking reality of testifying against his own mother after witnessing the tragic loss of his sister. It's truly devastating to see someone so young go through such unimaginable pain. At just 6 years old, he has already experienced more than most people do in a lifetime. Stay tuned as this case continues to unfold, revealing even more emotional and difficult moments ahead.
Now, I want you to think back to the day that she died, okay?
Okay.
Who was at home that day?
Alan Michael.
Alan Michael? Who else?
My mother.
Okay. And where were you? Where was everyone? Do it this way. Do you remember when you got up that day? Do you remember what happened? Would you just tell me what happened? If you tell me, they can hear.
Yes, sir.
All right. That day when you got up, what did you do?
I don't know.
Okay. Did you watch any cartoons?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Where did you sleep that night? Did you sleep in your bedroom or did you sleep somewhere else?
I slept in the living room.
And what did you sleep on? Was there a special bed that you slept on that day?
Yes, sir.
What was that?
There's a bed.
Just a bed, like a camping bed?
Yes, sir.
All right. And Adriana, where did she sleep?
She slept in the bedroom.
Okay. Did your mom come home from work that day? That morning?
Yes, sir.
What were you doing when she came home from work?
I was still sleeping.
It's heartbreaking to see this young boy put in the position of testifying against his own mother. What's even more tragic is that he will have to carry this burden for the rest of his life, all because his mother lost control and committed such a terrible act. The pain and injustice of this situation are overwhelming. And when you hear the reason behind her actions, it's truly shocking and will leave you speechless.
Did there come a time that you watched some TV that day?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What did Adriana do that day?
Nothing.
Did she do anything to get in trouble that day?
Yes, sir.
What did she do, AJ?
Spray some spray on the windows.
Oh, yeah? Why was she doing that?
I don't know.
Was she spraying any other spray that day?
Yes, sir.
How did it smell?
Awful.
Awful? Okay. Where was your mom? Where was your mama when she was doing that?
She was in bed.
Okay. Did she wake up?
Yes, sir.
All right. What happened to Adriana when your mother woke up?
She got grounded.
All right. Can you tell us how that happened?
Yes, sir.
All right. Tell us about that.
I can't remember.
You can't remember?
No, sir.
Were you inside or were you outside?
Inside.
Did you go outside that day?
No, sir.
Now, at some point Did you and Adriana go outside to play that day?
Yes, sir.
What were y'all playing?
Tractors.
Tractors?
Yes, sir.
Where were you playing with those tractors, AJ?
I can't remember.
All right. How is it that Adriana got drowned that day, AJ? Can you tell me?
Yes, sir.
This situation is a clear example of why not everyone is meant to be a parent. Raising a child takes patience, care, and compassion, qualities that are absolutely essential. Sadly, in this case, the mother's actions went far beyond anything acceptable, leaving her child with a lifetime of pain. Hopefully, this little boy will find healing and strength as time goes on. This story is truly heartbreaking, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. It's difficult not to be moved by it. Feel free to share your perspective in the comments below. I am Tahir, Yam Tahir. It's unbelievable to see this woman openly admit that money means more to her than her own child. Imagine putting material things ahead of the children you brought into this world. It's truly disgraceful. Parenthood is one of the most meaningful parts of life, yet some people seem to care more about superficial things. And if you thought this story was shocking, the next one will leave you stunned. A father is about to find out if he's really the biological dad of his child. Let's get into this jaw-dropping story.
Help me take care of my son.
Now, financially, we'll get to that in a moment. She's not going to have a choice if the child is living with you primarily. Is that what's
Correct.
going on?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And how often do you allow her to see him at all?
No.
Okay. Now that's going to change today. You do not have any authority to do that. You do not have it both ways. You can't say, I want her to pay this money, but at the same time, I don't want her to see our son. It doesn't work like that.
Well, once she starts paying me some money, then she can also start seeing the son.
Well, they don't go together.
Okay.
But the possession to a child has nothing to do with paying child support. You do not decide that. You understand? Yes, ma'am. Okay, because in a different court, you could actually be held in contempt for that if you all had a court order and you were denying her access to your son. You understand that, right?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Now, as for you, you'll be able to see your son, but you do understand that you have to pay child support as well.
Absolutely, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you do not have any objection to paying
No,
child
ma'am.
support. Okay, so you heard that, right? Okay, all right. So it seems like money is what's important to you, not necessarily her having a relationship with the child. That's right, right?
Yes.
And that's sad. And it's very sad that you admitted it. Okay, so you turned in some tax returns up here. I have your gross at $6,000 a year. And how many children? It's just Alex,
It's
right?
just one. Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any other children outside of Alex?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So that brings your net down to $4,789.79 for one child. And then you do have to reimburse her health insurance because she's
Absolutely.
been paying it. You're okay with that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, you don't really have a choice. So, okay. Plus the 111 comes out to $1,069 a month.
Okay. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
All right. Do you have any questions about that?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have any questions about
No,
that?
ma'am, it's Judge.
Okay. Why do you have this smirk on your face?
Oh, I like those numbers. Judge Rhonda. Judge Rhonda.
Sad. She's not going to have to come back in here and say, you know, she's not letting me see my child or anything like that, is she?
The father seems to be doing everything for his kids, providing for their needs and making sure they're well cared for. Yet the mother still has the nerve to ask for more child support, even though she makes an incredible $400,000 a year. She claims she doesn't have enough money to buy things for her children, which has to be one of the most ridiculous lies ever told in court. Imagine earning 10 times more than your ex and still demanding more money. It's completely absurd and shameless. But the drama doesn't stop here. Just wait until the biggest plot twist in this case is revealed.
As follows. In the case of Benning versus Bodine, when it comes to 6-month-old Jermaine Benning Jr., It has been determined by this court. Mr. Benning, you are not the father.
What the?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Benning.
I got cribs and playpens and toys, and I've done everything that I do, and
Ms. Bodine, do you know who Jermaine Jr.'s father is?
No, Your Honor. I didn't know that was going to come out like that.
Well, you may not have known, but if it's not Mr. Benning, and it's not, do you know, keep track of, have an understanding, recollection, memory of the other people you were sleeping with during that time?
No.
Because you said no?
we were together during that time.
You said you don't have that? You don't know?
No, Your Honor.
I'm asking this as respectfully as I can. When you say you don't know, like you don't remember sleeping with people, or is it just that there were so many you can't remember? Or what is it? Because at this point, I hope you go and find the biological fathers for your children, because the same way Mr. Benning gets those texts and all those people in his ear, that's how they do the kids. Sometimes people can be very cruel. And the next thing somebody want to come drop a dime that you know, Jermaine ain't your daddy. I don't know why people can
Talk about a reality check. This entitled mother walked into court expecting to leave with more money, but instead, she's the one who has to pay up. The fact that the father is now dating her sister might explain her frustration, but it doesn't excuse neglecting her kids. No matter what happens in a relationship, children should always come first. They didn't ask to be here, and it's a parent's job to take care of them. It's shocking how some people can't grasp such a simple truth. Putting personal grudges ahead of your kids is just wrong. What do you think? Was the court's decision fair? Share your thoughts in the comments. That's it for this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on more courtroom drama. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.